welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another live stream of F1 Manager. It feels like it's been forever. It has only actually been a week, but yeah, last couple of weeks I've been away and other stuff going on, which unfortunately I couldn't stream Tuesday, a bit of an emergency, but thankfully nothing too serious, which is all good. And yeah, we should finally be back on normal schedule, Friday to Tuesday, starting today, which is Friday, of course. The weekend's here. We've got Formula 1 action at Silverstone, and one of my favourite tracks. I don't think I'm biased in saying Silverstone is one of the best tracks, being British, so I'll be keen to hear from the chat, the non-British chat, what the thoughts are on Silverstone, because I personally think it's one of the best tracks on the calendar. OP Joe, hello buddy, how's it going? Yes, I'm back live. Why couldn't you stream last time? Just a family emergency, trip required to the hospital, but nothing serious, which was all good, but potentially serious at the time. But yeah, all good now. So we are back now on our Friday, Tuesday schedule. And the last time we actually streamed was in Monaco, where in fact, you know, we had our best result of the season with Kimi Antonelli securing a win somehow there. I don't quite think we're going to match that. And as you can see, we didn't even get into Q3. So yeah, it's one of those that I think we've got a lot to work to do in this race today. What we'll be looking at really is just to see if we can get points, really. That's what we're going to be trying to do. No, it wasn't me, buddy. It's a family member, but yeah, all good now. Yeah, so we just got to try and get points. I think we were unlucky getting knocked out in Q2. Or we may not be. This might be our pace, but this is how we're going to go round here. I like this track as well. Austria, another good track. Very short lap, very enjoyable. And we're going to go hards, Colapinto, mediums, then softs. Antonelli's going to go medium, hards, medium. So it's going to be Colapinto starting P12 and Antonelli starting P14. So let us see how we go in this one. And if you're jumping into the stream, no matter the platform, TikTok, Twitch or YouTube, do me a massive favor and smash that like button. But let's get this race underway. We are finally back.
The anticipation is really building here. The fans in attendance.
Here we go then. Let's see how we go on this one. Starting outside of the points.
The Austrian Grand Prix.
Can we do anything? Can we get back into the points firstly?
Out and away we go.
As we go away, P12 as I say, Franco Colapinto, P14 with Kimi Antonelli. It's Piastri on pole. The McLaren's been dominant this year. The only man looking to lend a challenge is Max Verstappen. As we've got two cars out there, was that Antonelli? Oh, no, Antonelli's just been co-oping it. I think we pushed with Colapinto an RB out wide, and there was already an Alpine out wide. We won't get a replay because it's just pushed wide. Oh, it might be because of the overtake, though. This might show us. So I think we're going to see an Alpine already stranded. And yeah, just causes a bit of a traffic jam that Kimi Antonelli's got involved in. Mike, what team? This is Maserati. Oh my goodness, that's an absolute nightmare through there. Are we going to see... yeah, this is this traffic jam. That's really going to hamper Antonelli if they can't close up to the pack. Probably lost, what, 2-3 seconds there. We'll have a look shortly. 4 seconds, in fact. That group of cars has lost 4 seconds to the top 10. It's not good at all. Skiddy, hello. Yes, long time no see. Hope you're well. And now got a yellow flag. Ocon's out wide. Colapinto's past Perez. This is all kicking off the first lap. Right. Colapinto, we must have Perez already dispatched then.
And they move into ninth.
And yeah, Ocon, as we see, he's pushed out wide. Ocon, oh, he locked up. So Ocon's going to have a nasty old lock up here.
And the car just locks.
There we go, his teammate Behrman having to avoid him. OP on English, good for racing, bad on game. Yes, very good in real life for racing. So, Skiddy, this is season 2, so halfway through season 2 basically now. Colapinto then is on the gearbox with Lewis Hamilton. So Colapinto's benefited. He started P12 and he's already up to P9. Antonelli is up a couple of places as well to P12, but as I say, they lost a few seconds to the top 10, so he's got to try and get that back. DRS now enabled. And we're having a little bit of a look on Lewis Hamilton. Can we be later on the brakes? Oh, Hamilton moved under braking surely there, and that's all a bit squabbly, isn't it? But we managed to get through. Both will have DRS. Although Hamilton not... oh, yeah, he's got DRS. I can say, didn't show his DRS, but he has got DRS. Can we defend this now from Hamilton? He's going to try and come through the inside. A bit late on the defensive work there. Only problem with Austria, you can be forced out wide. We saw it on the first lap, P1, and the corner there. I forget what corner that is. 4/5. You can be pushed out wide there as well, so got to be careful of that. Right, let's just have a look at what we're doing tyre-wise. I have to get into a bit of a rhythm now.
Try to cool down as much as possible.
Right, Hamilton, in fact, this time hasn't got DRS. And we're going to get DRS again up here. Good exit there from Hamilton, though. We're a long way back.
Keep focus on our race.
Hamilton might have used battery. We're trying to go back to neutral on the battery now. I don't think we're going to be close enough here. No, Hamilton's starting to pull away, but that's fine. We're settling into our strategy here, so tyre life is important. We want to look after that. Now watching on PC. Good stuff, buddy. Oh, we've got a serious crash now. Theo Pourchaire and Lance Stroll look like they're both going to be out of this one. Are we going to see Stroll locking up, or is this going to be... Yeah, that was not on, was it? Never on, Stroll. And I believe they're both out. It's just a yellow flag. Is that Alpine moving? Oh. He might be having a medical emergency in there. Okay, they are. I think the game is just glitched. They are going to get back going again, by the looks. So I don't know if they're going to come into the pit and retire because they've got significant damage. But whilst that goes on, Perez is getting past Colapinto. Panic. Thanks for the follow. Min, thanks for the follow. OPJ, yeah, I'm a top fan. You are indeed. Thanks, buddy. I can Colapinto come straight back at Perez. Of course he can. That corner is so awful on this game. It just doesn't look realistic at all how they wobble through there, essentially. But that's fine. We're back through past Perez. But Perez, again, is going to have the DRS. Actually, I think we might have had the DRS there. But Perez still gaining. Can we force him out wide here? It's going to be 2 seconds. Right, so let's just... Antonelli, yeah, that's really... So Pourchaire is out. Is Stroll looks like he's kept going. Pourchaire has had to retire because of that incident. And Stroll has got going again. Yeah, but Antonelli, being caught in that little bit of a traffic jam at the start, is 3 seconds behind his teammate. Struggling to break the DRS. It's a real pain round here. David, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Hope you're well. Colapinto just holding on to DRS. Right, let me just have a little moment here. So Colapinto on the hards. It's only him and Leclerc in the top 10 on hard. So we should be slowest through this phase. And we're hanging in on there in the top 10. So good stuff there. George or Oye, Jamie, David, thanks for the follow. Jamie, David, thanks for the follows. Much appreciated. As Colapinto is getting back past Perez. There's so much action here, I can't actually have a look at the tyres and what we want to do, but we'll get back to that in a moment. We'll get a replay of that. Here we go then. Colapinto has got Perez back on the outside. This is a nice move, but as I say, you can be forced out wide here. It can lose you a lot of time, so we've got to be mindful of that. Right, what I want to look at is tyre life. Antonelli, yeah, he's really struggling to break the DRS to those behind him, but he has got a nice little tyre delta. So I really want to manage Antonelli and get him out of this traffic. Well, he's the head of the traffic, but I want to break the DRS. Colapinto is just going to continue to fight Perez. Let's just see how this one plays out. When did I become the big fan? Oh, well, you've been here for a long time, OP Joe. Right, Perez having a look on the inside. And he'll get the DRS as well here to pull away. Although we do hold him off. But as I say, he's going to get the DRS. There we see it. Can we defend this from Perez? Behrman has got past Antonelli. And there goes Perez on the inside. Right. Kind of need to manage Antonelli shortly. Sarakove, thanks for the follow. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Luca, can you get on Xbox? Yes, you can get F1 Manager 24 on Xbox. Right, I know Colapinto and Perez are fighting, but I want to get Antonelli past Behrman and try and break this DRS. I haven't got much battery to play with, that's the only problem. Kind of don't want to get the move done here. But if he can get round the outside and get DRS, this could be perfect. We should get the DRS. We're already past him. We have. Now we're going to use battery. We're going to attack.
You're doing a good job at the moment. In front, you have Barrett's.
Oh, he nearly got it. He will get DRS though, Behrman. It's 1.2. Colapinto does get back past Perez. Well, I think Antonelli has broken that now, though. It's 1.7. We'll keep on attack for a little while. Game name is F1 Manager 24. Luca, thanks for the follow. Super appreciated. All right, Perez back past Colapinto. So there, as they were. Military cow, nice move. Thank you, buddy.
And they're mine to protect the front.
So Antonelli is only now 1.4 as teammate. So we started 12th with Colapinto, 14th for Antonelli. So to be fair, opening 8 laps, not been too bad. GB pit stop competition is too tricky. I always finish last. Yeah, it's difficult. Takes time. I mean, I'm not saying we're cheating it, but we've reduced the races in our save. So we only have 19 races, and that does make it a little bit easier to reduce the pit stop time. I think we're down to about, on average, a 2.2 stop. Can be worse than that. Can be a little bit better. Piastri developing mechanical fault. These McLarens seem to have mechanical faults every race at the moment.
Can you just check the deployment? It seemed a little bit
So
funny.
deployment, he's got some ERS issues. That's not too costly in terms of it won't lead to retirement, but it could mean he's very slow. McLarens are fighting by the looks of it. Yes, the McLarens are very dominant in this series, as they are, I guess, in real life. So they're fighting out. EFC high. Guys, is this P2? No, it's not practice. This is a game. It's F1 Manager. And we're not in Silverstone, unfortunately. I don't know why I'm saying unfortunately. I mean, the game is the game. But I mean, I'd love to be in Silverstone right now. What happened to Stroll? He collided with Teo Pourchaire. So Pourchaire's out of the race and Stroll had significant damage and a penalty. Right, so lap 9 of 71. Colapinto's just dropped out of the DRS of Perez. Have got a bit of tyre life we can use. Very realistic. Yeah, no worry. You're not the first person to ask that, so don't worry. Average Stroll moment, indeed. So yeah, we're due to stop Colapinto lap 29. He is on the hards. Antonelli due lap 24. So if Antonelli does get in the DRS, which is near enough there, we might have to just allow Antonelli by because he's on a quicker tyre at the moment. But I think it's been a solid stint so far from Colapinto. I don't know if we're fighting for much more than 9th place. Just realised Sainz, he has been flying pretty much this year, but he's in P4 at the moment. It's on 65% tyre life though. Look at the grid's tyre life here. We've actually got really good tyre life. Antonelli's 72%. Apart from Alonso, he's one of the best on the grid for tyre life here today. So that's going to help us in the final stints. Layla, thanks for the follow. It's been a common theme with us this year is our tyre management's been very good in this car and with our drivers, and our final stints we've been able to make the difference. That might be the case again here today as Franco Colapinto has caught back up with Sergio Perez. He's not going to go for it there. But again, he's got 20% better tyre life. He is on a harder compound, but Antonelli's teammate has got 13% on Perez. So if we can make this move, it might be worth a bit of attack here. And here we go. We've got the DRS. We're using some battery. I'm going to fly past Sergio Perez. And we're back into P9. I'm going to try and break the DRS to Perez. I think it's going to be quite difficult, but let's see what we can do. Piastri leads by Norris and Verstappen. Look at that. There is 1 second between the top three there. It's Verstappen having a look. Right, can we break this to Perez? We're going to use most of our battery, though, aren't we? We need to break it now. It's nearly there. It's just about there, but we are going to use all of that battery. Perez might get the DRS on the second attempt, though, because he'll get a bit of a slipstream here. Yeah, we're not... I don't think we're quite going to do it here. I'm expecting this to come down under a second past this corner. So have you created your own team? Yes, we have. We've created our own team in this series. Maserati. We're just keeping... If we can keep Perez out of the DRS for this third and final DRS, we should be fine. We should be able to pull away a bit by attacking on the tyres. OP Monaco, what happened? You can catch up. It's on the on YouTube. It's on the it's the latest episode. So I don't want to say too much about Monaco in case people haven't watched that who normally watch it. So it will be a bit of a spoiler. But yeah, the episode is now out on YouTube for that race. Try push Kimi to attack Perez, you'll lose time then. Yeah, we'll get on to Kimi shortly. I just wanted to push that gap with Colapinto. Is that Danny Rick at Mercedes? Yes. If you're jumping in for the first time, this is 2026. In 2025, George Russell won the World Drivers' Championship in a Mercedes. Mercedes rewarded him by not giving him a drive in 2026 or Kimi Antonelli. That's why we've snapped Kimi up. Mercedes have gone for the ultimate partnership of Sergio Perez and Danny Rick. Right, let us try and get Kimi past Sergio Perez then.
Copy.
We jump on board with Kimi Antonelli. Looking at the outside, that's going to get very tight through there, yeah. I think that's the way to go. Perez gets quite a nice exit there, but we've got battery, we've got DRS. Is Kimi Antonelli going to send it here on Sergio? No, quite poor. I have to go a bit more attacking there on the... bit more aggressive, I think. Ian, thanks for the follow. Marius, thanks for the follow. Marietta, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated.
I am trying.
Antonelli's battery's gone as well. Right, so lap 13, Norris leads. Piastri, Norris has pulled 3 seconds on Piastri and Verstappen now. Sainz has now dropped to 7th. Erica, thanks for the follow. Tyre life, still looking very good. Perez down to 47%. Yeah. A lot of them absolutely destroying their tyres here. Colapinto is all over the back of Charles Leclerc, who's obviously managing his hard tyres. Right, Antonelli, come on. Now there's space. Now there's space for Kimi. And Perez doesn't want to give it up, though. We might be forced out a little bit wide. No, he squeezes us, but enough racing room left. And Colapinto has the DRS. Oh, he doesn't. Antonelli, sorry, we're looking at, aren't we? And Antonelli doesn't have the DRS, sorry, so he's got to defend this hard, and he does. So Antonelli gets that one done.
Is a 1.5 from you.
Addy, hello, buddy. Ferrari 1-2 coming in still said, yeah, looking good in practice, but as I say, it's only practice, but they have slowly seemed to found some improvement in that Ferrari, so it does look like a Ferrari versus, well, if it's not going to be McLaren, it looks like Ferrari's going to be the closest competitors. You never know, especially in quali, because Max can come out of nowhere, so we'll wait and see on that. Verstappen's been out wide because he was third. He's out wide again. He was third. He's now 7th, and he's got floor damage. So Piastri and Verstappen, somewhere in their battle, Verstappen's been forced wide. He's lost 4 positions and some floor damage. So not good for Max there. Right, let me see. What lap are we stopping? Lap 24 with Antonelli. Lap 29 with Colapinto. So it's 10 more laps for Antonelli. He's got Perez coming back at him, but Perez is down to 40%. It could do with Perez not getting past us, though. No, that's good. So keep him at bay. Alonso podium, big W. Yeah, Alonso had a podium in our last stream, actually, in Monaco. Pretty sure he finished P... Was it Monaco or Spain? I think in Spain. Yeah, it was Spain, sorry. In the last race. Bit of a spoiler, because I haven't put that episode out, so I won't tell you the whole podium. But Alonso was on the podium in front of his home crowd in Spain.
Tires update.
Maria, thanks for the follow. Bruno, thanks for the follow. Marius, Stroll, smack bang bottom. Yeah, that's pretty accurate, isn't it? Marahu, thanks for the follow. Right. Perez still sticking to us. And he's going to have a go on the inside. Is that Stroll who is now being lapped? Yes, Stroll is now being lapped by Colapinto. It's only been 15 laps, and then Stroll will be lapped by half the field here so shortly. Antonelli trying to keep Perez behind, which he is doing. Angel, thanks for the follow. Who is Kimi racing for? He's racing for us. We are Team Maserati. Either Alonso P2, yes. OP Joe, yeah. Addy, one stop with Colapinto. No, I don't want to do a one-stop round here. We've got good tyre delta. Lawson's already in. So is Sainz. We're going to lose out in this first stint. Maybe in the second stint, but I think we're going to be super quick in the third stint. We just don't want a safety car here now. Safety car helps everyone else, but it won't help our strategy. So Lawson and Sainz in. Lawson onto the hards. Sainz onto the hards. Is this being held or it's a slow stop? I think it's a very slow stop. That's good for us because Sainz was ahead of us. Friedrich, thanks for the follow. Ferrari 1-2 could happen. It could indeed, OP Joe. Hope it does. Van Hamilton pull out a bag again last year. Took him a while to get a win and was able to get it in Silverstone. Can he get his first win with Ferrari in Silverstone? I know he's won a sprint race, but does it count? Don't think it fully counts, does it? So it would, technically, I would say, as Max Verstappen is exploring the grass again here. What is going on with Max today? Colapinto is now actually past him. Verstappen's having a nightmare. Down to 44%.
Let's have a look at that.
See on the replay here, we're just going to see a Red Bull taking some kind of adventure. And Franco Colapinto says, thank you very much. If you are dropping in the stream, if you can do me a massive favour and press that like button, super appreciated, really helps me out and the channel. And do let me know in your comments, talking of qualifying, let me know the top 3 tomorrow for qualifying in Silverstone. Give me who's going to be on pole, second and third. Right, Colapinto is now on Stroll, isn't he? Yeah, that's Stroll. Stroll, you are being lapped. Would you like to get off the racing line? No, you wouldn't, would you, Lance? That's okay, Lance. We'll go round. Thank you, Stroll. Yes, we're not racing you, Stroll. Antonelli's passed Verstappen now as well. Yeah, Verstappen really struggling. As I say, he's got some floor damage. He's been out wide a couple of times. And he was battling the two McLarens. He's now in P8. This is working well. Sad to hear about Diogo Jota. Yeah, that was shocking news, wasn't it? I think every fan felt that. You just don't expect it. You don't expect that kind of thing to happen to someone so young. Obviously, it does unfortunately happen all across the world. But obviously, whether you agree with it or not, when it's such a famous face, it does hit home a little bit more. Especially, I think, what would he been married like 10 days or something? He's left a wife, 3 children. It's just, yeah, not good. Why is Stroll struggling? He decided to smash into Portier, got some damage, and had to have a long pit stop and got a penalty. So he's so far back now. What is... Santi, what is it? I'm struggling to understand that one, sorry. How am I not anyone again? Yeah, him and his brother. Yeah, his brother as well, of course. Torshik, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. Right, this is coming down a little bit then. So Colapinto is 3.6 off Leclerc. Antonelli's 4 seconds off his teammate. We'll forward on a little bit. I think Antonelli's going to have to come in a little bit earlier for his stop here. Because his tyre life's degrading a bit. We're trying to get to lap 24. We can come in earlier because we've got enough tyre life on the hard to extend that. So we'll have to go a little bit longer on the hard. Liverpool, thanks for the follow. What race is this? This is F1 Manager, so it's Austria. Alonso's got past Antonelli, but Alonso's coming back through the pack. He's already stopped, so we're not really fighting Fernando today. Fernando looks like he's got a chance of a podium today. And that's a very nice move. That's a move that you can do with fresh rubber against very old rubber. Thanks for the follow. Okay, thanks for the follow. I nearly read that out, and that sounds like something I shouldn't say. Caught that. Yeah, so Alonso, he's already stopped, set the fastest lap. It's Alonso going for a podium here today in Austria. The crowd love to see it. Looks like Lawson, who's also pitted, is now having a go at Antonelli. So as I say, we are going to come out on this first stop a little bit back, but we're going to have good tyre delta on our second stint and then on our final stint. Antonelli, where are we at? Yeah, so we've probably got to come out. Don't want to be forced wide here is the only thing. Oh, it's fine. Don't really need to fight Lawson that hard, but it is just holding him up and being a bit of a nuisance, so we take that. But yeah, predictions for tomorrow. I think it's hard. It's hard, isn't it? Hard to tell. I honestly don't know which way I'm going to go for tomorrow's predictions. Right, Lawson should get past Antonelli here. And then I think, yeah, Antonelli, we've got to get him in this lap. Got to get him in this lap, really. Predictions. Right, what should I go for here? Ferraris look good in practice. Can't rule out McLaren, obviously, because they've been the best car all year. Can't rule out Max. I don't believe the Mercedes have got it about him this week in Silverstone, but again, could be wrong on that. So I'm trying to pick 3 from 5 there. Do we go for the glory and a Hamilton pole in front? Why not? Let's say a Hamilton pole.
Behind Verstappen. Is 1.5 from you.
Let's say a Hamilton pole, Lando second, Charles third. That's the prediction. Lock it in. Final answer. I forgot what I said now. What is it? Lewis, Lando, Charles. Right, Antonelli's coming in for a stop. A, thanks for the follow. El Varela, thanks for the follow. Liv, thanks for the follow. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, of course, chat. Let me know your predictions for Silverstone qualifying tomorrow. 1, 2, and 3. Right, we need a nice clean stop here, please. As Verstappen is following us in. And this is about who can be quicker in the pit stop, and Red Bull are very quick, so we might lose out here to Max. 2.3. Oh, don't hold us. We didn't need to be held there, boys and girls. We could have been released.
What race?
Kind of given that to Max. 2.3. We're held for a good second, so that's more like a 3.3. But anyway, we're out. Gasly, we do cut this first corner, but I think Gasly and Mick Schumacher. Yeah, that's not ideal. And Verstappen being held for Verstappen. That is very annoying, that is. We could have done without that from the pit crew. So, yeah, Mick and Gasly are on pretty good tyre life, so we're going to have to do some work here.
He's 2 seconds from you.
Colapinto is just carrying on his way. So, yeah, Antonelli's going to have to get up to temp and get some overtakes done here.
Try to close the gap with the car ahead.
Canalita, thanks for the follow. Angie, thanks for the follow. I thought Kimi raced for Mercedes. Yes, this is not real life action. This is virtual game. So he's in a Maserati in this world. Harley, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. All right, Antonelli. DRS. No, not quite. 1.2. Right, let's just forward on to get Antonelli behind these guys. He's not exactly gaining significantly here, is he? He has got DRS though. Can he send it? Oh, there's a little bit. As Martin would say, a day late and $1 short. Kimi there. Nearly, anyway. He did back out of it. Byron, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated.
Copy.
Bear with me. I'm going to have to get the aircon on here. It's getting wetting.
Yeah, keep doing your best.
Right, can Antonelli do this time? Yes, he can. Round the outside of Pierre Gasly, but... Oh, no, he does retain the DRS. That is helpful. Let's use a bit of battery here. Let's break this DRS to Pierre Gasly.
In front is Verstappen. No lift off.
I want to get a second to Gasly here, which we have just about got there. Yes, we have. Right, that should be Antonelli clear now.
Slow down a bit.
Okay, so Hamilton's into the pits. Colapinto lap 29. Yeah, we've got 2.4 to Verstappen now, so let's just try to forward on lap 29. Just manage these gaps. As Ricciardo's developed a mechanical fault. Yellow flag here somewhere. Oh, hello. Hello. Guess who, everyone?
There's a yellow flag now.
Guess who?
Right, let's have a look as we
There's
go
only
into
one.
turn 4.
There's only one Lance Stroll.
Round they spin. And I wonder, could they have done...
Ah, there we go, Lance. So he's going to wait for however long to back on the track. Right, Lawson's right behind Colapinto here, but Lawson has already stopped. So is Piastri, so we're not really fighting these guys at all. Oh yeah, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. So yeah, we're not fighting Piastri or Lawson here. Antonelli, how's he getting on? He's still 2.1 off Mick Schumacher. It looks like he's getting a nice little toe from Max Verstappen now. So what did I say? Lap 29 for Colapinto. So let's get Colapinto in. As Perez has got a mechanical fault now as well. So yeah, Colapinto's kept Piastri behind actually here, so he's frustrating them. As I say, not really fighting them, but all good. We can attack now into our pit stop. Antonelli still not with Mick Schumacher here. Right, let's get this pit stop in. Alright, so Colapinto probably will drop a little bit back here. But it's going to be worth it for the next couple of stints, I think. Here we go. Hopefully a nice clean stop then. 2.4, we'll take that. We'll take that. Nearly a 2.5, but 2.4. And here is this battle, though. Is he going to clear this battle? That would be very nice. I think he is, you know.
Yeah, doing a good job there.
Oh, it's going to be very close because they've got their tyres up to 10. Yeah, Max might be past. We've got to keep Mick behind us, though. Oh, Max. Yeah, Max is going to squeeze through, I think. Although we have got the DRS. He hasn't. And we're using a bit of battery. No, Max just squeezes through then. That's fine, though. We haven't got caught behind Mick Schumacher. Got another yellow flag here. Right, Colapinto just trying to get his tyres up to 10. Bortoletto's ran wide. That's what that yellow flag was for. Carillo probably butchered that, but thanks for the follow. Right, Antonelli is getting past Mick Schumacher, is he? No, not quite. He has got DRS though, Mick Schumacher hasn't, so hopefully Antonelli can finally get this one done. Yes, we should have this done now. I'm not sure if he's got the DRS to pull away as well, has he? No, he does give the DRS to Mick Schumacher. We've got to hold on to this though. Can't continue to fight Mick here. Not good for our race. I might go a bit attacking here and use that battery just to pull that gap. As Colapinto is past Max Verstappen. Lawson's got a mechanical fault. A lot of cars struggling now on the grid.
But this is what happened. Now we're watching the action closely here.
Colapinto's going to send it on the inside. Later on the brakes. Max on the hards. Colapinto now on the mediums. He's done his stint on those hards. But he's not got much battery, so I think this will continue with Max for a little while here. JK, thanks for the follow. Mr. Bell, thanks for the follow. Hope you're both well. Right, Antonelli has broken that DRS to Mick Schumacher. Right, so it's all settling down a bit now. All settling down as Max Verstappen is going to have a look at Colapinto. But tyre life, yeah, look at this. Leclerc's one stopping. But some of these are going to be due in for a second stop in another 5 to 10 laps here. Max Verstappen on the inside. Then, as I say, we felt this one's going to continue. Ooh, nearly colliding. Who gets the DRS? Max gets the DRS. We get a better exit, but Max has got the DRS. Well, it looks like we're going to just hold on to that. Mr. Bell, thanks for the gift. Much appreciated. NSSN, thanks for the follow. So yeah, tyre-wise, as I say, our final stint is going to be where we're the quickest here. George, thanks for the follow. T. Brad B, thanks for the follow. HS Lano, did you miss a D? Alonso is leading this race. I just noticed. Iliana, thanks for the follow. Sorry if I butchered that. Right, Max Verstappen again. DRS on Franco Colapinto. But we keep him at bay. And you are dropping into the stream here on TikTok. Do head to my profile. In the bio, sorry, on my profile, you'll see a YouTube link. Do head over to there and subscribe, because that's where we house all of our content, not just these live streams. Natasha, thanks for the follow. Lando Norris sets the fastest lap of the race, so he's hounding Nando Alonso now. Right, problem is we've got Max holding on to Colapinto. Probably need Colapinto to extend this a bit, but he's not really got the tyre life to do so. Unrealistic. Colapinto is higher than 20th. Very true. Carolina, thanks for the follow. Max just held on to the DRS there. Has he got it here as well? I think he's just about hanging on to it, but Antonelli is going to be through and past him here. Max struggling a little bit, and Antonelli is through. So we're now running 8th and 9th in this one. And we're due to stop, what, lap 53 with Colapinto. Lap 54 with Antonelli now. Antonelli needs to be on defensive. Juan, thanks for the follow. Apple, thanks for the follow. Right, lap 35 is 71 then. Halfway through this one. And we should see some second pit stops. Yeah, probably another 5 to 10 laps or so. Lawson's 7 seconds up the road, but I wonder if he's going to start conserving his tyres now. Verstappen all over Antonelli here, trying to come back at him. He's got a good chance on the inside. No, can't make that work. What about up the hill now? Gonna close him off there. Yes, we do. Good defensive work from Antonelli. Max will get another go here, though, of course. But no, he's going to be too far behind, I believe. Right, can we try and break the DRS to Max here? It's so difficult around here.
Available.
No, we're not going to... He's too close to even think about that right there.
Try to slow down a bit.
Isa, thanks for the follow. Lillian, thanks for the follow. Amy, thanks for the follow. EQ, thanks for the follow. And Madison, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Hamilton sets the fastest lap then. He's in P4. What are the Ferraris saying? Leclerc's on a one-stopper, so he's the only one, I believe, one-stopping here today. Nick, thanks for the follow. Yeah, we can't shake Max. What tyre life is Max? On 58% hards, though, so he's not going to be around for too long in terms of Antonelli's stint. Olga, what is this? This is F1 Manager 24. Alonso Norris fight. Oh, is Max finally, is he going to make his way through? Antonelli being very aggressive. But I think Max with the DRS this time will make it through. Right, what we need to try and do is try and overtake Max and use the DRS to pull away. Olga, this is a game, unfortunately not actual F1.
Try to recover your previous rhythm that was...
Yeah, Alonso is holding off Lando Norris for now. But this looks like it'd be Lando's moment to claim the lead of this Austrian Grand Prix. Lando Norris then for the lead of this one. Lando having a great race though. P2, 10 seconds clear of P3. Who gets the DRS here? Alonso does. Can he come back at him? Of course he can. Of course Fernando can. Fernando reclaims the lead. Those two having a lovely battle. Right, Antonelli, we do need to jump back on board with our drivers. Right, Antonelli has got DRS here. Right, this is the moment. Max will get DRS though on that final DRS.
You're doing a good job. 3-second gap ahead.
I'm a Max fan, but I'm glad also that Alonso's the first. Poppy, thanks for the follow. That's not the race. No, that's not a race. I was confused. That's no worries. I say a lot of people ask if this is real, but no, it's in fact a game, so not real. Game name, this is F1 Manager 24. As Leclerc finally stops then. So he's the only driver making a one-stop. Antonelli has used all his battery, but he has pushed away from Max Verstappen.
Try to slow down a bit.
So yeah, if you're jumping into the stream for the first time, we stream this every Tuesday and Friday, so make sure to follow and like. And as I say, we're back on Tuesdays, streaming this every Tuesday and Friday. But if you're watching on TikTok or Twitch, head to the profile, click the YouTube link in my bio, and do give a subscription over there, because not only the live streams, all of our episodes and other content is housed there as well. As I say, do me a massive favour and smash that like button, super appreciated. As Leclerc, with his one stop, has come out between Colapinto and Antonelli there, but I'd imagine Leclerc will be getting quickly past Colapinto because he's got nice fresh mediums on. It's the first time seeing Colapinto in that place. Yes, probably right. Mia, thanks for the rose, much appreciated. W370, thanks for the follow. Is it live? This is a game, Vicky, so not real, unfortunately. But in terms of the stream is live, but the action is not a real life, so to speak. Mia, thanks for the follow. Right, Leclerc, yeah, as I say, Leclerc will get past Colapinto. I'm not too bothered about that. Lap 54 and lap 49. So we're just going to forward on. Again, if you're a regular around here, you know we don't forward the track action too much, as Carlos Sainz has just had a lock-up.
Take a look now. Okay, so heading into turn 1 here. The wheels just lock up.
That's a nasty old lock-up for Sainz. His tyres are not going to be great at all now. Down to 39%. So we're seeing the second pit stops now. Alonso's now in. Colapinto is right on the gearbox now of Liam Lawson. Lawson down to 44%. Sainz has dropped right back, so we've dispatched Sainz after that lockup. And here comes Colapinto. Around the outside. Lovely move on Liam Lawson. Let's see the move on Sainz as well. We saw Sainz lock up.
Heading into turn 1.
Oh, and then he's forced out wide for good measure. Sainz loses 3 positions. Lockup has been very costly for Carlos Sainz. But we're past Sainz, we're past Lawson. And continue on our merry way there. Can Lawson keep Leclerc behind? No, he can't. So Colapinto into P5. We've got to make a second stop, of course. But Colapinto's having a lovely race here. Norris go papaya indeed. McLaren is my team in real life. And Naru, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated.
Behind Verstappen.
So yeah, Ricardo, Albon into the pits as well, or out of the pits now. Right, so when are we coming in, Colapinto? I have to keep an eye on myself. Lap 53 for Franco. Lap 49 it was for Antonelli, so I think we got that around the wrong way earlier, didn't we? Yeah, it's 53. 49. So yeah, Antonelli's going to be in before Colapinto. Anna, thanks for the follow. Right, Sainz down to 34%. Antonelli really needs to get this done on him. And he does on the inside. That should be job done.
Keep focus on your race now.
As Leclerc has got past Colapinto, not really fighting Leclerc. He's on the one stop at the moment, so we might be fighting him later on. But right now, with fresh tyres, we're not fighting him. There he goes.
Yes.
Yes, Charles. Mia actually photographed Lando last year on the podium in the Hungarian. Very nice indeed. Right, Colapinto. Yeah, he might come back at Leclerc. And Antonelli. Right, so we can just continue to push on for now. Working up to our second pit stop. Antonelli's just closed so quickly on Lawson. Lawson must be conserving his tyre life, and there we go. We're through. That was very easy on Liam Lawson. So Lawson's tyre's down to 38%. Sainz is into the pits. And we're currently 6th and 7th. Colapinto has stayed with Charles Leclerc. We're actually gaining on Oscar Piastri, who needs to make his second stop. Maybe struggling with that issue. A couple of these cars struggling. Could we even get a podium here today? It's not beyond the realms here. Alright, Antonelli. Lawson should be into the pits next lap. Look at this. Piastri is very slow. We're going to go round the outside. Leclerc's got no DRS. And that has allowed us through. Can we get Oscar Piastri as well here? Colapinto, may as well use a bit of this battery. We've got quite a bit of battery. Oh, this is looking very good. Colapinto on the inside here of Oscar Piastri. Oh, it's going to be tight. Oscar fighting it hard. Colapinto, though, stays in there. Keeps the nose in there. And Franco Colapinto is into P4. Great work from Franco. Got a bit of fuel we can use as well. I'm so confused. It's Silverstone. This is a game, Mr. Bell. So, yeah, this isn't Silverstone, but it is Silverstone in real life. Piastri is into the pits. Mayel, thanks for the follow. Kimi is going to be a good driver, good kid. Yeah, I think you've got to give all rookies at least a year, so we'll see what Kimi is like next year with a year under his belt. Alonso, Colapinto, Carroll, thanks for the follow. Right, so we're just trying to work up to our next pit stop. Lap 53. Antonelli's getting closer though, isn't he? Lap 49. Where is Antonelli? Still got... Lawson is still not into the pits. He will be at the end of this lap though, surely. Dave Bellis, thanks for the follow. Suham, thanks for the follow. Isabel, thanks for the follow. Hope you're all well. Yeah, Lawson should be into the pits at the end of this lap. Leclerc probably will get back past Colapinto, as Lawson's got a mechanical fault. Right, Lawson surely is going to be into the pits. Well, I'm not too bothered about Charles. He's going to get past Colapinto. And there we go, Lawson does pit, so we're relieved from that. And here comes Leclerc, as he said. Okay, thanks for the follow. How do I play manager mode? F1 manager mode. F1 Manager mode. This is F1 Manager 24, so it's a game in itself, so you'll need to buy the game. Right, Leclerc must be becoming a little bit frustrated with this, because he can't get past us. And he's on a one-stopper. He's got, what, 27% better tyre life, and he can't make it work at the moment. OTA 4 in this game, Racing Bulls decided to drop Isaac Hadjar and go for the almighty partnership of Mick Schumacher and K-Mag. Right, I'm going to forward on then till we get to lap 49. Get Antonelli in.
Try mode attack.
Leclerc.
Are you ready?
Leclerc may well get past Colapinto, but as I say, we're not really fighting Leclerc at the moment, because we've got to pits again and he hasn't. So there goes Leclerc. Right, Antonelli is lap 49. That's what we're trying to get to. Stroll set the fastest lap of the race. Go on, Lance. He's only a minute off 20th place. Who knows what can happen for him today. The world is his oyster. Right, Antonelli, want to get him in this lap. Colapinto's lapping. Leclerc did get past Antonelli and he's moved 2.5 seconds up the road. That's fine. Right, Antonelli. Final stop of the day. On to the mediums.
Boxes lap.
Copy, box now.
Linux, so it's a different thing than when you're racing. This is a different game. If you're thinking of F1 25, the Codemasters game, this is a totally different game. Mia, thanks for the gift. Super appreciated. Moon to Dana, thanks for the follow. Simon Bearman instead of Colapinto. Colapinto's doing big things for us. I know he's not having a good time of it in real life, but for us, solid. Right, let's see this Antonelli pit stop. Where are we going to come out? This is our final stop of the day with Kimi. We need a nice clean stop. Norris and Hamilton into the pits as well, or they would have had their pit stops because they're further up the road than us. Right, pit crew, wait to receive us then. Real slow. Oh, it's going to be painfully slow. This Jack. Oh dear, 8.2 chat. That's a 6-second slow. We'll be out in front of Mick, but that has killed Kimi Antonelli's race a little bit there.
It's been a slow pit stop.
Not ideal, that. Not ideal at all for Kimi Antonelli.
At the moment, we are P10.
So he's racing to the end now, and he's got to get the overtakes done. So we're at least in the points. We're at least getting a point, but work to do after an awful pit stop from the pit crew there. Let's get his tyres into the window. Colapinto has got Bortoletto staying with him. Is Bortoletto on fresh tyres? He is. I hope Bortoletto doesn't, when he unlapped himself here, do anything stupid to us.
Full push.
Lap 53. So Colapinto's got a couple of laps to go. Then we'll get him in as well. How much is the game? I think it's about £20-25 in English monies. Oh, got a virtual safety car. We've missed the pit though. Oh, that's tragic. That's bad for Antonelli. Or is it? Has everyone stopped?
And there's been quite a crash.
Danny Rick has crashed. We've got a virtual safety car. Hopefully, Colapinto can still get in for this. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Jeez, Danny Rick picked up speed there on that accident. Mia, more gifts, too kind. Elisa, thanks for the follow, or Eliza. Alonso, yeah, he's in P1. LEG Dude, thanks for the follow. Right. Is anyone else going to pit? Does anyone else need to pit? They could pit, but they don't need to. So if Colapinto can get a cheap pit stop here, depends how long this virtual lasts for. It was our lap to pit anyway, so it's, yeah, no one else is pitting, so this could be absolutely fantastic for Franco Colapinto. What we don't want is the pit crew throwing out another 8-second stop, though. 2.3 or 4 or under, I would be very happy with. 2.2, lovely work. So we are going to benefit from this massively, aren't we? Where's Sainz? He can't overtake us now because we're past the safety car line, so we are coming out in P5 here. That Haas is lapped, so that's not an issue. That's worked beautifully for Franco then. All right, let's just look at this now then. So Franco's on fresh softs, going to the end. He's 9 seconds off Hamilton then, and then it's 18 off Leclerc. So I'm not sure we'll go too much better than 5th. But we've definitely got a chance of finishing at least 5th now with Franco. Antonelli up to P9. Lawson and Piastri struggling.
Now.
Antonelli maybe a chance of 6th. 7th looks good. Antonio, thanks for the follow. Fair, thanks for the follow. PK, thanks for the follow. Roberto, thanks for the follow. Rocket Power, can you sim laps or do you have to watch? You can't sim laps, but you can use this speed, so you can go all the way up to 16 times, which I don't want to do right now, but just to showcase it. Because I just want to get this. Yeah, you can forward up to 16 times. You can forward, you can have it on 1 times, 2 times, 4 times, 8 times, or 16 times. It's just how I play. I like to play most of the race, so other content creators will sim a lot of the race. But I like to showcase most of the race, and that's how we do our streams. Sainz got past Colapinto. That's not ideal, but there we go. I think we'll have Sainz in the long run here. We were a bit slow off that restart. Albon's got a mechanical fault. We lost out to Sainz and Piastri there. I think we have, haven't we? Colapinto's not using his battery though. That's not ideal. Alejandra, thanks for the follow. Gabrielle, thanks for the follow. Mia, even more gifts. Thanks so much. Antonelli's tyres are up to 10. We can leave that on. Where is Antonelli? Right, Colapinto. Now he is using the battery. Now he's got DRS and he's got Oscar Piastri in his sights. Right, we need to reclaim these positions off Piastri and Sainz. And that's going to be the first done. Easy. Piastri really struggling with that ERS. I think it's an ERS issue he's got, isn't it? Yeah, Piastri's got an ERS issue, so that's why he's struggling. Right, Colapinto past Piastri. 3 seconds down the road now to Sainz. Votes, thanks for the follow. Mia, who do you think is going to win on Sunday? Hint, McLaren. Yeah, I mean, it's always hard to go off practice, but at the moment, it's looking like either the McLarens or Ferrari. I feel like Lando would have took a bit of confidence, though, so I'm feeling it's going to be a Lando win in front of his home crowd, his first home win.
No overtake.
Copy.
Antonelli's used all his battery there. Colapinto will keep on the battery for now. $15 laps to go then. And Verstappen has set the fastest lap. He's down in P11 now though. But yeah, let us know in the comments, who do you think is going to win on Sunday? Who's going to be the race winner in Silverstone this Sunday? Antonelli's got some DRS on Liam Lawson. I think he's a little bit too far back, is he? No, Colapinto, though, is getting back through on Carlos Sainz. That's good work. And he's going to get a back marker, hopefully, out of the way here. Got a Haas of, is it Ocon? No, it's going to be Ollie Behrman then. Ollie Behrman, we need you out of the way, but he will give us DRS here, which will be nice. He's going to give us a nice little slipstream and some DRS. He's not actually getting out of the way, though, for some strange reason. That's okay. You are back, Mark. You should get off the racing line. We don't want to be fighting you. Thank you. What is this Haas doing? Behrman, what are you playing at here? Behrman is fully racing us, and he's in P19. Watch him get out of the way straight away for Sainz here.
Good job at the moment. Piastri in front of you.
Behrman, what is Behrman doing? He's blue flagged and he's out here putting up the defense of his life. What is going on here? He's attacking. He's actually attacking us, and now he just lets Sainz go. Behrman, what is that about? Well, that hasn't helped us at all. It would have been nice if he held Sainz up. Annie, Stitches, thanks for the follow. Stay on ground, it's going to be Lewis. Leah, thanks for the follow. I hope so. Like Lando big time, but let's not forget Hamilton. Say Hamilton, that'll be his first full race win for Ferrari. Anon, thanks for the follow. Possibly Max too. Never rule out Max at any time. Mickey, thanks for the follow. Tiago, it's a game. Yes, it's a game. We're talking about Sunday, though. Talking about Sunday's predictions. And Mia dropping more gifts. Thanks so much, Mia. Right, Sainz is going to have DRS on us here. His tyres are going to be absolutely wrecked by the end, though, so I'm not concerned about Sainz. We should be able to pull away shortly here. I might just use a bit of battery to do that now. Right, Antonelli's past Lawson. He's got 5 seconds now to Piastri. Got a bit of tyre life to play with, so let's use that.
You're okay.
Could be a nice set of points for us here today.
No management anymore.
Hamilton, yeah, Hamilton I don't know if we will catch, to be fair. I think it might be 5th Colapinto here today. But DRS 2 Sainz is broken, so now we can concentrate on Antonelli. We're going to forward on again for a little while until Antonelli arrives on Oscar Piastri. Do watch my fuel chat, because I am known to forget about that, and then we run out of fuel before the end of the race and we won't get any points, so do keep an eye on that. Antonelli still 3 seconds off Piastri, so not gaining massively. 10 laps to go. Sebastian, thanks for the follow. Shawman, thanks for... I've butchered that. Sanchez, I can say. Thank you. Randy, thanks for the follow. Hope you're all well on this Friday. Shannon, thanks for the follow. Right, Antonelli, 1.8 now off Piastri. Colapinto's dropped Sainz by 7 seconds. He's 4 seconds behind Hamilton, so we might have some fun at the end here. 8 laps to go. Tyre life is good. Probably need to ease off a bit with Antonelli's tyres now. So Antonelli can see Piastri, just not close enough yet. 56% there. Sainz has surely got to ease off his tyres a little bit. I think in the closing laps, Antonelli might be close to these guys. I don't think Colapinto is going to get that close to Hamilton or Leclerc. I think it is going to be 5th for Colapinto. Right, Antonelli, 1.3. We're getting very close to Piastri now. I think we're there. I think we're there with Antonelli. Jean-Luc, thanks for the follow. Colapinto 5th, he is. In this universe, Colapinto is 5th. Colapinto's going to finish 5th as well. But Antonelli has now got a chance to get Oscar Piastri. Then it's 3.6 seconds to Carlos Sainz, who's down to 40%. Carlos Sainz has got to look after his tyres in the final 5 laps. We haven't. So we've got to get Oscar here, but we haven't got much battery. And the problem is we might drag Oscar with us, because... I don't know, we should have enough to get this done, really. There we go, on the inside of Oscar. We've not done it yet, though. We will get another helping of DRS. Of course, there's 3 helpings of DRS around here. As we know from the most recent Formula 1 race, of course. On the outside, Piastri closes that off. Now he covers off the inside. Is that a double movement? I don't think so. Wasn't it in the braking zone? So we're all good there with Oscar, but Oscar is dispatched. And we should get DRS to pull away. And we do. Looks like we've got a bit of traffic coming up ahead of us, which could wreck our chances getting to Sainz, though. So Sainz is here.
Sainz, 4th second at the moment.
And we've got Behrman and Hulkenberg in between us. Yeah, Behrman and Hulkenberg are between ourselves and Sainz. We've got 2 back markers to get out of the way. On Fashion Gully, thanks for the follow. Diego, thanks for the follow. It's not an actual race, Hallie. This is a game. Mia, go Norris, go Alonso. Cheer for everyone. Yeah, I would look at the battle up front, but of course I've got to manage these guys. But Alonso's just dropped out of the DRS, got 5% less batteries. But it looks like Alonso, Leclerc's 18 seconds behind. Alonso's going to finish at least P2, which is mega there for Fernando. Yeah, Colapinto more than safe from Sainz, but he's not going to have enough to gain on Hamilton, is he here? Antonelli, I said this traffic is going to be problematic because what's happening now is Behrman and Hulkenberg are quick enough to stay with Sainz. Are they actually going to get out of the way for us here? Oh, my bad. No worries. Not a problem. You're not the last. You won't. You're not the first, and you won't be the last. That's what I should have said. Mia, even more gifts. Way too kind. Not required at all, but totally appreciated. Right, that Haas has got out of the way very nicely. I wasn't expecting to get out of the way that nicely, but they have, and we appreciate that. Because it's now just 1.4 to Carlos Sainz here. Antonelli could make this a 5th, 6th finish here. I think I'm pretty confident because Sainz's tyres are absolutely gone. He's got to look after them. This is going to be easy pickings. But Antonelli, the only issue is this back marker.
Available.
Yep.
I don't want to cause some kind of accident, and this is the problem with back markers.
Copy.
He's not getting out of the way. This is the issue. Why is he not getting out of the way? Hulkenberg, he is out of the way. Right.
No overtake now.
Copy.
Right, this should be easy. This should be easy work now for Antonelli.
Margin to reduce the management.
Mia, do you think Arvid would be a good choice to be Max's teammate? I think Arvid Lindblad is going to be a very, very good driver. But yeah, whether you put him straight in that Red Bull, I don't know. I think he's going to be on the grid next year, though. Probably in a Racing Bull, I'd assume. Right, Antonelli, this should be for P6 then. Carlos Sainz's tyres have gone. We've got another back marker coming up, so we want to get this done now. We're alongside the Spaniard. We're going to have the inside line. And this should be job done. I think we're going to get the DRS. I think we were... Yeah, we are, because we didn't get the... we were last to the detection zone. So Antonelli is into P6. And I don't think Sainz has got the tyre life to fight this back. He's going to have to manage those tyres, because if not, he's going to get a puncture. We can actually attack with both drivers towards the end here. With 2 laps to go. What pleasure this has been from our drive. We started P12 and P14. We thought we might have a fight on for points, but we're going to get a lovely handful of points here today. Karina, I think I did that one, but if I didn't, thanks for the follow. Lewis, thanks for the follow. Julia, thanks for the follow. Random user, thanks for the follow. Hope you're all doing well on this fine Friday. We've got 2 laps to go. Colapinto. Just want to look after this fuel, actually. We better not be too... much for that. Yeah, Colapinto's not quite going to get to Hamilton. Is Hamilton going to get to Leclerc? No, not within a lap, is he? So it looks like it's going to be a Norris race win. Alonso second, Leclerc third. 3 different constructors on the podium. Just checking our fuel's all okay. It is. We've dropped Sainz by 3.2 seconds. Lando Norris is starting the final lap of this race. It's been a very good race for us. Enjoyable race for Maserati. Started 12th and 14th. And we're going to finish 5th and 6th. But Lando Norris, he's won most of the races here in 2026. And he's going to win again here in Austria. It's Lando Norris that wins it. But L plan is in full effect as Fernando Alonso finishes P2. And Leclerc, the only man, to my knowledge, that's done a one-stop. It is indeed Leclerc, the only man that's done a one-stop. He's well and truly made that work. Hamilton nearly got back to him towards the end here. But Leclerc is going to finish P3, and it's going to be his teammate Hamilton P4. And then our 2 drivers, Colapinto from P12, he finishes P5, and Antonelli, who started P14, is going to be up, what's that, 8 places to P6. What a race from Colapinto and Antonelli. It's P5 Colapinto, P6 Antonelli, and it's another race win for Lando Norris. Joe, thanks for the follow. Beto, thanks for the follow. Charlotte, Solo, and Darling, thanks for the follow.
Just managing a finish in the point, having crossed the line.
Colapinto, yes, yay. 7, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated.
And after such a fabulous drive here today, it's no surprise to see
Oh,
this
there we
man
go.
land
Lando's
on the
loving it.
podium.
He's well on his way to being the Drivers' Champion here in 2026. We'll show you the standings. But look, Fernando Alonso is back on a podium.
They're not flagging.
And who doesn't like a bit of Charles Leclerc in P3 as well? Right, let's look at the full classification then. Lando Norris up 2, started 3rd. He wins it. Fernando Alonso up 3 to get on the podium. Charles Leclerc 3rd. Hamilton 4th. But look at our 2 drivers. These are mega drives. Colapinto up 7. Kimi Antonelli up 8, Sainz 7th, Max Verstappen 8th, Oscar Piastri 9th, and Liam Lawson rounds out the top 10. I think that might be his only maybe his 4th point for Red Bull this year, but we'll see shortly. As we saw, Teo Porcher was taken out by Stroll. That wrecked Stroll's race penalties and damage. He finished 2 laps down, and Danny Rick crashed out as well. And any other surprises here? Not so much, no. Let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship then. Mia, more gifts. Absolutely amazing stuff. Thank you so much. So yeah, Lando Norris has won, I think, 6 of the 9 races this year. Or is it 6 of 10? Anyway, he's won a lot of races. And as you can see, he's got a great lead in the Drivers' Championship. Even more so now because Oscar Piastri only picked up 2 points. So finishing 9th today. Charles Leclerc picks up 15. Moves him up 2 places. He's now 3rd. Lewis Hamilton is 4th. Very close between the 2 Ferraris. Max Verstappen had a few adventures today. Out wide a couple of times. Some floor damage. Only gets 4 points. He's down to 5th in the Drivers' Championship. Kimi Antonelli remains 6th for us, as does Colapinto in 7th, and 16 points between our 2 drivers. Very close between these 2, and we're loving that. Fernando Alonso takes 18 points. He's up to 8th. Perez drops to 9th. Sainz is in 10th. Stroll in 11th. Albon 12th. Danny Rick 13th, and I was right indeed. It is only the 4th point for Lawson all season, so he's got 4 points. Red Bull put him back in the car here for 2026. Out of Red Bull's 101 points, Max has scored 97. And Lawson 4. That rings true for real life as well, doesn't it? Rest of the drivers yet to score. Michaela, thanks for the follow. Constructors, McLaren, as they are in real life, look well on their way to winning this championship. They've got a healthy lead over Ferrari, and we're now building quite a nice lead over Red Bull. It could well be that we finish P3 in this Constructors Championship. We're now, 59 points ahead of Red Bull, who have struggled across the last few races. Aston Martin, though, with Fernando Alonso, they're getting a good haul of points. They're getting close to Red Bull. Mercedes down in 6th, scored no points today, and Williams are closing in on them. Could Mercedes finish as low as 7th this season? RB kicks Albert, Alpine, and Haas yet to score. Did we get any faster pit stop points? We got an 8-second stop, so we won't for that one. But Franco Colapinto's 2.2 stop does get us 12 points. And we are currently 4th in that. That's the best I've ever actually achieved so far. I think 6th we may have finished one year, so we could be on for our best ever finish in the pit stop competition. But that is going to bring this one to a close then. And what a great race. I really wasn't expecting that. Qualifying P12 and P14. I think we did have more pace than that. I was quite confident of points, but I certainly wasn't thinking 5th and 6th. I thought we might have been around that 8th, 9th place with both drivers. So really good drive. And Franco Colapinto, after being maybe outshone by Kimi Antonelli the last couple of races, although he's been consistent and we have no concerns with him, bounces back well today and beats Kimi Antonelli. But 5th and 6th, very good stuff for us and a really enjoyable race. And we are going to be continuing this F1 Manager series with Maserati with the next race, as it is in real life, in Silverstone. So we're going to be back very soon with the next one. But if you have jumped in and you haven't already, do me a massive favor before I go and smash that like button. If you've watched on TikTok or Twitch, or if you're on YouTube, we stream this for the first time. We stream this every Tuesday and Friday. So do join us again on Tuesday. If you follow or subscribe, you'll know when we're back. But as I say, it's every Tuesday and Friday, 7 p.m. UK time. But if you have watched on TikTok or Twitch, as I said, do head to the profile in the bio. You'll find my YouTube channel. If you can, head over to there and send some love, subscribe. That's where we house all of our F1 Manager content. So not just the live streams, we have 2 episodes a week, and we've got some other series dropping on there as well. So do head over there as well. But as always, thanks for all of the support, the comments, the gifts, all of the likes, follows and subscribes. It is super appreciated. Last thing for me to say is I hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday, enjoy your weekend, and of course, enjoy